Hi, we've returned, and here we have Chapter 6, The Curse, in the story Forbiden Fruit, The Temptation of Edward Cullen, by Becky Mack 666. And would you like to read the author's note?
I would love to read the author's note. Didn't all just attack me for the things I had written in this chapter about Tia's parents? I haven't explained everything yet, and it will make more sense later. She was angry again. She seems to be a really angry person. Anyway. Chapter 6, The Curse.
Oh, Edward, with your skin so white, your eyes like amber out of sight, my pale angel in my eyes, hair like gold rosy sunrise. I read the words of my poem out quietly. I had written a poem about Edward. That was about Edward.
Right? Oh,
I couldn't help myself. I hated myself for doing it, but I couldn't get him out of my mind, and it was the only way I could deal with my feelings. Suddenly, my mind went black, and I felt into a trance. A tall, pale man stood in front of me, all ghostly and misty, like he was only half there. My daughter, he moaned. Who are you? I whispered quietly. I am your father! I am Caius from the Volduri! You're in terror and peril, my daughter. Beware the vampire boy called Edward. Why? I said. You mustn't let him sex you, or the curse your mother tried to protect you from will fall on you. You will become a vampire, and you will never be safe. Only as a human can you be safe from them. He then faded, and I was awake, and Uncle Larry was standing at my door. Take your clothes off now, you moldy slut, Uncle Larry, and he smiled horribly with his yellow teeth.
No, I won't, I screamed, but Uncle Larry came over and hit me. He was strong. I was strong for my size, but he was a huge fat man, like 300 pounds in weight, and stronger than me. He took my clothes off and chained me to the bed. I don't know where he got these chains, but he chained me to the bed. I knew he was going to rape me again, but at that moment, someone came running into the room and hit Uncle Larry across the head with a stick and knocks him out cold. Uncle Larry laid there bleeding, and I looked up at Edward. My sweet lady, he cried. What has this frightful asshole been doing to thee? God, this frightful asshole.
I'm going to use that. Oh. So many great things.
Oh my goodness.
Treasure trove.
He's been raping and hitting me, I wept sadly, as Edward unchained me and I put my clothes back on. Edward turned away while I dressed, so he wasn't perving on me, and he looked down at the poem I had written. For truth! These are the most beautiful words I have ever seen, and it makes me feel so very moved, he cried. I wish I wasn't promised to someone else, then I could write poems for thee. Why are you promised to Bella anyways? I asked.
Because I made a promise and I can't break it. It would be rude and ungentlemanly. Bella never used to be like she is now. When I first met her, she was sweet and shy and was never nasty about everybody, but she had changed, so have her friends. I don't know what made her change. Maybe it's my fault. She just seems so angry all the time now. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess, I said. We left the house and went to walk in the woods. We talked about loads of things and turned out we had a lot in common. We like the same music and movies and books and stuff. It was like magic. Hey Megan, we like the same music and movies and books and stuff.
Oh my god, it must be magic.
It's magical. Oh my god. It's magical when you have common interest with somebody.
Oh goodness. Great. You know, maybe Bella is unhappy because you guys are not in love like you used to be, and you should break up with her. Break, like braking on a car.
I pushed the brakes on my car.
Anyways. You should break up with her so she can move on, and you could both be happy, I say. She always used to say she'd kill herself if I left her. I could not be responsible for her death. don't get what has happened to her. She used to be nice and sweet like thou, my lady. Like thou, my lady. And now I am falling in love with thou, and it is such a darn mess. He hit a tree in frustration and it broke. He was so strong. I guess it was because he was a vampire. God, that awkward moment when you're so angry you hit a tree and it breaks.
You're falling in love with me? I asked, my cheeks going all red and my heart starting to soar. Not like fly sore, like
sore.
Like I got they got
herpes.
Sores, herpes. Heart started to soar.
Anyway,
checked out.
Ew.
Oh, forget I said that. He looked really embarrassed. It was so cute. He had a big erection too. What is with this girl and erections?
Right?
I reached out and grabbed his hard, throbbing male object. She retched out. I grabbed his hard, throbbing male object. I couldn't control ourselves anymore, and we both fell down on the floor and got naked and made love. It was amazing. It lasted hours, and I'd never been so happy in my life. Like I could die with happiness. But after a while, Edward started to freak out and cry.
I've been such a fool, he screamed. I should have not let that happen. I hope thee can forgive me. I must return to Bella. He ran away. I could not believe it. It was like my world was caving in all around me. I was so shocked and angry, and I couldn't even cry or scream. But as I lay there, I started to felt different, like relay different. Suddenly, I remembered what my father had told me about not making sex with Edward, or he would turn me into a vampire. My skin was getting all hard and pale, and my eyes could suddenly see a lot clearer than before. I could hear lots of little noises, even form relay far away. I even wanted to drink blood, and I could smell a human coming closer. He was almost here. There you are, you horrid slug! It was Uncle Larry. Where have you been? I'm going to rape you now. Something in me snaped. Once again, it snaped. I jumped at him and broke his neck and drank his blood. I had always been strong for my size, but now I was super strong. He looked so surprised, and it was so good. Soon I dropped him on the floor, and he was dead.
Now, isn't that just a thrilling conclusion to this chapter?
So
really,
oh,
if you would like to hear more, we're going to be reading the next chapter, chapter 7, and that is just going to just be great.
It'll blow your mind.
It'll blow your mind.
All right.
All right. Thank you for watching.